Cristiano Ronaldo's story is not just the story of a footballer. It is the story of a boy who came from nothing, fought against every obstacle life placed in front of him, and rose above all expectations to become one of the greatest athletes the world has ever seen. His journey begins on the small and humble island of Madeira, Portugal. A place known for its beauty, its peaceful nature, and its hard-working people. But in 1985, in a simple house on a quiet street, something extraordinary happened. A boy was born who would one day inspire millions. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro opened his eyes to a world where luxury didn't exist. His family struggled to afford basic necessities. His father worked as a gardener and kit man, and his mother was a cook and cleaning lady. Money was always short. But dreams? Dreams were endless. From the time he could walk, football was already part of Ronaldo's heartbeat. He didn't have expensive boots or a perfect field. He played on the streets, barefoot, with scraped knees, chasing every ball like it was the last. Neighbors often watched a tiny boy running faster than everyone else, dribbling between older boys as if he was born for it. Even at that age, Ronaldo's passion burned brighter than his circumstances. His mother would later say that she always knew he was destined for something big. He was different. He was hungry. Not just for success but for growth, for improvement, for something more than the life he was born into. As a child, Ronaldo joined a local team called Andorinha where his father worked. Those who watched him play knew instantly that this kid wasn't ordinary. He had speed, he had flair, and he had an attitude that said, "I will be the best." But life was not always kind. Kids teased him for being too skinny. Teachers mocked him for choosing football over studies. But Ronaldo didn't care. Nothing could distract him from his mission. At the age of 12, he decided he must leave Madeira, his home, his family, his comfort, if he wanted to chase his dream. Alone, he flew to Lisbon to join the Sporting CP Academy. It was the hardest choice of his life. A young boy in a big city missing home, crying at night but never giving up. Sporting was not easy. The training was intense, the competition was fierce, and the pressure was enormous. Many kids quit. But Ronaldo trained as if his life depended on it. He was always the first to arrive and the last to leave. There is a story that even at age 12, he did extra training long after everyone else went home. Coaches had to force him to stop. But behind all the dedication, a terrible struggle began. Ronaldo was diagnosed with a racing heart condition, something dangerous enough to end his career before it even began. For a moment, the dream almost broke. But surgery saved him, and Ronaldo returned to the pitch stronger, faster, hungrier. It was as though fate had given him a warning: if you want greatness, you must fight for it. At just 17, Ronaldo made his professional debut for Sporting CP. His talent was undeniable. His speed, footwork, and confidence were unlike anything Portugal had seen in years. But his life changed forever in 2003. Sporting played against Manchester United, and Ronaldo destroyed their defense. After the match, United's players begged Sir Alex Ferguson to sign him. They told him, "Gaffer, this kid is unbelievable." Days later, Ronaldo joined Manchester United and became the first Portuguese player in the club's history. England was a new challenge. The Premier League was tough, physical, and unforgiving. But Ronaldo didn't step back. He learned. He adapted. His early years were full of criticism, too many tricks, not enough end product. But rather than breaking under pressure, he transformed it into fuel. Training became his religion. He built his body, sharpened his skills, and mastered his weaknesses. By 2007, he was unstoppable. Goals, assists, free kicks, speed, everything exploded. In 2008, at just 23, he won his first Ballon d'Or, becoming the best player in the world. But Ronaldo's journey was just beginning. Real Madrid came knocking with a world record transfer in 2009. 94 million euros. A number the world couldn't believe. But Ronaldo proved he was worth every cent and more. At Madrid, he reached a level of football greatness that few can even dream of. Goals rained like waterfalls. Records shattered like glass. He became Real Madrid's all-time top scorer. He won Champions League titles, Club World Cups, league titles, and 3 more Ballon d'Or awards. But what the world admired most wasn't just his goals. It was his mentality, his drive, his refusal to give up. Ronaldo wasn't just competing with others, he was competing with himself. Every season, every match, every minute. While others celebrated, he trained. While others rested, he improved. People called him obsessed. He called it passion. Off the field, Ronaldo remained grounded. He remembered his humble beginnings. He never forgot the boy from Madeira who had nothing. He helped charities, donated millions, and supported children facing struggles similar to his own. Fame never blinded him. Success never spoiled him. He worked harder with every passing year. As he entered his 30s, critics said he was done. Too old. Too slow. But Ronaldo once again proved them wrong. At Euro 2016, he led Portugal to their first major international trophy. Even after getting injured in the final, he continued shouting instructions from the sidelines, pushing his team toward victory. 1 year later, he helped Portugal win the Nations League. His legacy with his national team became as powerful as his club's success. In 2018, he joined Juventus, proving that greatness travels. He won titles in Italy, continued scoring, and showed that age is just a number when discipline is your weapon. Later, he returned to Manchester United, surprising the football world once again. And then he became the face of football in a new region, joining Al Nassr, proving his influence was global. Throughout his life, Ronaldo faced criticism, pressure, personal loss, and physical challenges. But he always rose. His father died early, and Ronaldo never had the chance to celebrate his greatest achievements with him. That pain stayed with him throughout his life. But instead of letting it break him, Ronaldo used it as fuel, as fire. His story became a story of resilience, not perfection. Today, Cristiano Ronaldo stands as a symbol of belief, discipline, hard work, and ambition. A boy who played barefoot on the streets, who was called too skinny, too emotional, too ambitious, became a legend who inspired the whole world. His legacy is not just in goals, trophies, or awards, but in the message he sends to every child who feels powerless. Your background does not define your future. Your mindset does. Cristiano Ronaldo's journey from nothing to legend is a reminder that greatness is not given. It is earned through sweat, sacrifice, and unstoppable will. From a small island to the biggest stadiums in the world, from poverty to glory, from doubt to history, Ronaldo proved that dreams are real if you fight for them. And so, when the world looks back at the story of football, one name will forever shine brightest. Cristiano Ronaldo. The boy who had nothing. The man who became everything.